Hey everyone, so as promised in my two haul videos where I showed these characters, I'm going to be taking a closer look at them. For anybody who's just happened to stumble upon my videos, I am not a LEGO expert in any way. That will probably become apparent when we get in with the video. But I am of course a great fan of Helena Bonham Carter, and so my views here are coming as a Helenist as opposed to a fan of LEGO. So it's great fun to have LEGO version of Helena, and the purpose of this video is to kind of just discuss which one I personally think is a better representation of Helena. So of course we have LEGO Bellatrix here from Harry Potter, which I believe came with the Burrow set many years ago. And then we have LEGO Red Harrington from the Lone Ranger, which came with the Stagecoach set, which was out in 2013, out last year. So we'll start off by looking at Bellatrix. So I'm just going to take her apart while we do this. And you'll see on screen now a picture of Bellatrix, the LEGO figure, next to Helena Bonham Carter as Bellatrix. And as you can see there is quite a strong resemblance, at least personally I think so. So the main dress itself, I think, actually looks really quite good. I'm quite pleased with that. I like the way that looks. I think there's quite a lot of detail in there which is similar to the dress Helena wears. And her little necklace, if that'll focus, gives it a finishing touch there. And that's what she looks like on the back. And then her face, I will be honest, I think her face looks like Helena Bonham Carter, and I don't know if she's going to be flattered by that or offended by that. But you'll see why when I put the hair on in a moment. And then that is the face on the back there, which I must confess doesn't look like Helena. And please excuse the state of my nails, I've been picking at them all day. Let's pop her hair on. And I do like her hair, mostly. There are certain elements about it which I'm not particularly a fan of, by which I mean this bit here. I don't like this gap here, but the side bit I think is great. Now this is why I think it looks like Helena, because you can see this line of her cheek. You can't see the other side once the hair's on, and if you know Helena's work, so if you've seen a lot of pictures of her, you'll know that her left cheek is kind of more prominent than her right cheek, which is probably a really weird thing to be discussing on YouTube, but it is true, and I think that really shows with this figure. So Bellatrix I definitely think is a good representation for a LEGO Helena. Then we have LEGO Red Harrington. While I start dismantling her, you will see a similar picture on screen like the Bellatrix one. And again, you can tell who the figure is meant to be, which I think is quite a nice thing. So this one's a little bit more fiddly to put together. So we have the main body there, which the thing I like most about this is the leg. I wasn't sure how they were going to get around doing the leg and showing her dress at the same time. So this little bit of fabric, which doubles up as a cape if you're wanting to turn her into superhero Helena, works quite nicely as a skirt there. And obviously if you've seen the film, you'll know why her leg is really important. Now the face doesn't really look like Helena to me. I mean, the other one probably doesn't look like Helena as well, but this one looks a lot less like Helena. And on the back, you have another weird face, which is cute, and it's a lot of detail on it, but to me it just doesn't scream Helena. Then the hair I think is brilliant. I love the way you've got the one bunch and then the one plait. It's very much like Red Harrington's hair in the film, and I'm quite happy with the way that's done, and the detail around the sides is really quite beautiful. And then she has her wee hat, which again I think is quite like the film. And I like that. And then she's got her gun. Bellatrix came with a wand. However, when I bought her on eBay, because obviously I can't buy the Burrow set anymore, when I bought her on eBay she didn't come with her wand, so she doesn't have anything to fight with. But the Harry Potter ones are just little rods, and they're not really like Bellatrix's, considering she has a very specific wand. And Red Harrington doesn't particularly need a gun because of her leg, but it's a nice accessory. So personally, I think Bellatrix is a better likeness, which is a shame because Red Harrington is cheaper. Bellatrix averages at £20 to £25 just now, and Red Harrington averages at about £7 to £10, depending on where you go and how fortunate you are when you buy them. But they're very cute. I think definitely Bellatrix is my favourite between the two, but I love both of them a lot. Red Harrington obviously doesn't stand up as well. But I think they're really quite nice little figures, and if you're a fan of Helena, or if you're a fan of any of the films, they're definitely a must-have. They are really, really cute, and LEGO's a lot more fun than I thought it was. But let me know your thoughts on these, which ones you prefer, which one you think is a better resemblance to Helena Bonham Carter. As I said, I prefer Lego Bellatrix, but I do prefer the detailing in Red Harrington. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!